Good evening, Coach. Yesterday we sat at the press conference room in Kiryat Shalom, and I disagree with Saborit, saying that Maccabi Haifa is the favorite. And I think that you show today that you can be the better team in that matchup. Do you agree with that?
I was lucky because if you had asked me about who were the favorites, I would have said us. So always I approach the game not thinking or knowing that we have to win every single game, and especially when you're in a club like this. So playing at home, I didn't care about the table. I didn't care about the opponent. I know that this is a really good team. They won titles. They are at the top of the table. But again, when you are wearing this badge and you are working for this club, you have to fight every single second like the players have done today.
What kind of feeling do you have right now, winning that match 3-0, making the deficit for Maccabi Haifa only 5 points?
Again, only, or I don't know if it's too much or they are not too much. But again, for me, the points are not relevant. For me, the main thing is that we've been here just for 2 weeks. We are not 100%. I'm not gonna tell you which percentage we are, but we have a lot of things to improve, and this is my positive thoughts. So, not being our 100%, we show that we are an amazing team when we play together, when we fight together. And I said to the players that not just the players who played the game, the players who were on the bench, the players who was on the squad. The game today has been the reflection of the week in the training session.
Coach, can you tell us the magic words that you told to the players after the very bad 28 minutes against Betar Yerushalayim last week, when they started the game very bad? What the kind of magic words you told them to give them more motivation to give a show like that today?
It's not magic. It's to work from 7 in the morning till 7 in the night to try to explain the message to the players, to try to explain that they have to believe that they are the best squad in this league. And one thing that we have to be, and I think we've shown today, that we need to have ambition. When you are in this club, you need to have ambition. And now, today, and the last days in last week, I saw that ambition in this team. And again, not just the players who played, everybody. And for me, it's going to be more difficult, because if they play in that way and if they train in that way, it's going to be more difficult to pick 11 players. But I will be more than happy to have that problem.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Do you feel that the team is much more responsible in defense and on one another since you took over?
I think we took a risk today, because it's been the game that we changed it more. And for the reason I said that at the beginning, I didn't want to change a lot of things, because the team was playing not bad. So at the beginning, I didn't want to change a lot of things. But today, I thought that there was the day to change the shape, to change some players. And the response has been amazing. But again, it's been another step against Asdod. Was the first one 2 weeks ago. Now it's another step, but we can't forget that we have another game on Saturday, and we have done nothing yet. So this is another step, a good step, but again, we have to improve a lot.
From your perspective, what you can tell us about Oscar Gloch and the last show?
Look, I've been unlucky, because I've been here for 3 games, and the first one he couldn't play because he was a little bit ill, and then the second one we played with 10 men, and he did really well, but we couldn't see him as good as he is. And today he showed how good he is. So it's a pleasure to have him in the squad, a player who has a lot of things to improve, and he has the talent, and if he does the right thing, he can be a top player.
Coach, how much will you miss him, Oscar? And if it's good decision for him to leave during the season, because in last press conference you said he needs to stay till the end of the season.
I will miss him the day that Oscar is not here. But till today, Oscar is here. So let's see, maybe in 1 week you can ask me something more. But today I'm not going to miss him because he is here. Tomorrow, if I'm not wrong, he will be in the training ground and I will jog with him and I will try to show him the video for his improvement like I did yesterday, for example. I had a meeting with him 10, 15, 20 minutes trying to explain the things that he had to do today, and he hadn't done the day against the last game against Beitar. So my job is to keep improving him, and let's see what is happening.
We spoke yesterday, and I said to you that you are new here, only 2 weeks, and you have a battle against the best Israeli coach. And it seems that the lights were on in Kiryat Shalom in the last days, and you learned very well Maccabi Haifa, because you did and you took a great decision with your players. I mean, Shachar Piven, Parfait, to play with 4 and not 5. All of them were excellent.
Sometimes I am right, but not often. So I was right today. But again, is to work a lot, to have around me a lot of good people, a lot of good professionals, and the people who I found here in the club from the past, it's been amazing. And you can't imagine how much they are helping me in the coaching staff. We have Israel and Gal. And the physios, everybody has understood that that ambition that I was speaking about at the beginning of the press conference. Everyone understood that we are here. We should have that ambition. And again, when you are surrounded by good people and good professionals, it's easier. And then I have to take the decision. But when you have all the information that I have, it's easier.
During the match, when you saw how the game is evolving, you had the feeling that your preparation was correct to switch to the 4-4-2, the high pressure. You surprised Barak Bakar, he also said it himself. Do you also felt it on the bench, seeing that from the bench?
Sorry, can you say, because I was... can you repeat it, please?
I'm asking if you felt on the bench that you are being able to surprise Maccabi Haifa during the match, that they did not know how to respond to the 4-4-2, to the high pressure of the team.
I didn't want to surprise them. I wanted to play our game. And our game and the games that I like to play and the games that I would like to play in the future is this kind of games. Intense, especially playing at home. What can I say again about the crowd? Now we are going to be out for a while, and I am sure that the following day the stadium is going to be full again. But it's not about the surprise opponent. It's about ourselves. Because since I arrived here, I've seen that we have a very good group. I said always is just to have that ambition and to want every single day more and more and more.
Heitor, congratulations on the win. Your team played magnificently in the first and the second half. And as far as you know, we have, I think, a week or 10 more days for the transfer window. There are any positions that you feel that needs to be strengthened in that time, or you're happy with the squad for the rest of the season?
I think this question is going to be responded for every single coach, like I'm going to say. I am really pleased with the squad, but as a coach, always a suite is important. But again, since I arrived here, even before I arrived with the meetings, we have from the top till the last, the idea is clear. The idea is to compete as we have competed today. And Barak knows that for me it was really important to settle in as soon as possible. And then we have one week and we'll see. But the club is ready, and for sure if something happens, because it's going to improve the squad. If not, again, we have, and we showed today that we have an amazing squad.
Coach, two last questions, please. Coach, I want to ask you specific about Parfait Guegon. It looks like
about Parfait Goyagon. It looked like he was dancing on the field when the ball is in his legs. He could do everything on the match today.
Yes, it's a player, you know, that I didn't know him as good as I know him now. For that reason, maybe he didn't play the first game and the second game. But again, with the time, I am learning more. I am knowing them more. And again, Parfait, and I don't like to speak individually of the players because one player without the team is impossible to be good. So Parfait has been really good because the team has been really good. So what can I say again about Iran, about the midfielders, how much they've run, the central defenders, everybody has been amazing. So when we have this attitude, we are going to improve and we are going to win a lot of games.
Coach, we saw an amazing game tonight at home, but most of the points that Maccabi lost this season were in away games. How do you create the balance in order to, you know, to see and to get from your team the same things that you play in Bloomfield?
Look, I think today has been a really good game to learn because we need to know. And the last week that if we don't approach the game 100%, we are going to have problems. Because now in football it's difficult to compete if you are not 100%. If we at least play with the same intensity than the opponents, we are most of the times more quality than them. So there is not magic, there is not keys, there is not. It's just to play with intensity since the beginning. And now with the competence that we have in the squad, it will be my job to try to do the right changes to have everybody motivated, and the players who is not playing with that intensity, we will put another one.
תודה.
Thank you.